Indeed. What is going on, everyone? It is I, Rof Cast, and we are here with an episode that I am extremely pumped to be bringing you. We have our first episode on a brand new server, Orange County Roleplay, which is run by Jeff Favignano, Cosmoballs, and DKDave. And this is our big return to law enforcement roleplay. I have not hit the streets and gone 10-8 for you guys here on YouTube probably in like 5 or 6 months. I think it's been at this point. And our first call coming in is going to be about some guys who are off-roading at a national park, driving like total jackasses. And myself and 2 other troopers have to head on down there and find out what these knuckleheads are up to. But I'm gonna shut up and let the roleplay do the talking, so guys, enjoy the video. San Andreas 420, I can respond to that 911 call.
203, same traffic, I'm right on the road. I copy. 203. 203-420, be advised of new call. Reference call number is 632. It's going to be for a 911 call. It's going to be at 953 Smoke Road, 953 Smoke Road. Caller states it's going to be off-roading in National Park. No 1043 in the vehicle. Searching the area. Dispatch clear. 1209. So 3 to 420, you investigate that area. I'm going to investigate up here.
10-4.
Going east. Uh, 420, I got 3 vehicles here. It's going to be 1 Sand King, 1 Black Brawler, and I believe it was a Tropos Rally. I got visual on the Tropos Rally. The Sand King went on the highway, and the Brawler went north.
10-4. What's the nearest postal you're at? One other thing that I do need to mention, I have a uniform pack installed, but it turns out that the server isn't quite ready for it, so I need to undo that installation. Until I do, which will be before the next video, but until I do, the civilians and some of our officers are actually seeing 2 completely different sets of outfits on their screen. Just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about, I will give you guys a clip from this guy's stream here, so you can see how he sees me versus how I see him. Hey, hold on a second, boss. You okay?
One of them has a holster of a weapon.
My outfit's probably ridiculous. I was on my way to get dressed properly, and then I got a call about some people doing crazy shit. And that's the first thing I saw was, well, crazy shit. Hold on just a second. San Andreas 420.
420, go ahead.
I'm with one of the 3 vehicles that were on the scene here. A gentleman just ramped off a hill and wrecked pretty hard.
10-4, can I get a status on that vehicle and if he needs medical?
10-4, standby. Alright, so do you and or your vehicle need medical attention? Because that shit was cray-cray.
I mean, I'm fine. The car, you know, she might need some new body panels, but, like, she's got a cage in her, so I'm not too worried about it.
Alright, and, might I ask, why in the fuck you were driving so irresponsibly?
I mean, brother, come on now, it's the dunes. You can't tell me you don't come to the dunes and come out here and jump the dunes. I mean, come on now.
Listen, I'd be lying if I said I never brought a Sanchez out here and got dirty. However, I know better than to drive into these trailers, because, I mean, let's be real. You want to talk about you know this, you know that? Look at these things. 87% chance that any one of these has an active meth lab in here. You know, you could not only kill yourself and a few scumbags, but what about the innocent kids that are alone next door while Mom's shaking it at the unicorn?
God. I mean, no, I I ain't gonna argue that with you. I ain't gonna argue that with you at all. You're completely right there. However, before I hit that dune, I didn't realize that was what laid on the other side. Otherwise, I wouldn't have hit it as hard as I did.
Well, let this be, you're about to learn a few lessons here, so don't go anywhere. But step one of the lessons you're going to be learning today is when you do crazy shit, you know, get a good feel of the area, you know? You don't want to do shit like that, or you don't want to accidentally go up on one of those bike trails that has all those fucking hippie crunchy maniacs with their backpacks. Like, and they're like, oh, hold on, I need to take a picture of myself. Oh, whoa! That was supposed to take a picture of myself.
Whoa! I mean,
it was supposed to do
Jesus.
this.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to get pissed at me. I understand. I was doing some jumps, but shit.
It was supposed to pull out my cell phone. Instead, I think I tried to take your cell phone. But your face got in the way. Sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, point being, yeah. Alright, so that's step one of the lessons you're about to learn. Step two, license and registration for vehicle chicken fucker. Oh, you don't drive like that and not get called that at least once with this cop.
All right, no, that's fine.
You're gonna drive like a super trooper. You're gonna drive like a super trooper. You're gonna deal with at least a little bit of one. All right, and what's your name, boss?
Yeah, no, name's Jack Smith.
Jack Smith, just, you know, perfectly normal spelling there.
Oh yeah, no, nothing special. No Y instead of I or some bullshit like that.
All right, Jack, and you haven't been drinking today at all, have you?
No, sir.
All right, Jack, why don't you do me a favor? If you wouldn't mind just having a seat in the grass there, I'd feel a lot more comfortable. You know, you never know when you're gonna get in the car and do another jump, you know?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Here, I'll come over I can't look this direction, but okay, yeah, I'll just, I'll lean on this fence right here.
Alright. Mr. Smith, I'll be with you shortly.
Here we go.
203, go ahead.
And just so you know, I'm not looking your direction, so I have no idea what you're fucking doing.
Can you get, can I get a 1028, please?
A copy, go ahead, 1028.
Alright, it's gonna be 8.
Jack Smith.
Nora. William.
But yeah, I did take a look on the computer. It looks like this is not the first time you've gotten into some trouble with off-roading recently. Maybe, you know, one time I got fired from a shitty fucking job, and that guy said something to me that I will never forget. Rof, maybe you should stop doing shit that you're not good at. So I became a cop.
That works. I mean, we can do that. Shit, I just get in trouble for off-roading because I don't know if you can tell, but that there's a rally car, brother.
Oh, I'm not much of a ball buster for off-roading. However, national parks are another story. Cause, you know,
I didn't realize
not your
national park.
Well, I have to find out if this is, but I see on your record that you do have off-roading charges at national parks.
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, if it is, then shit, I apologize.
Is it all, were those tickets all in this same area?
No, it was, that ticket that I got, well, what happened is I had my, monster truck, which is no longer with me because it got impounded with no chance of, you know, recovering it.
Ripperonis.
I tried to climb that, yeah, right, yeah, rest in fucking pepperoni. I tried to climb that rock formation that's across the street from the airport in Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
420
Yeah.
Control.
And then?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You're in the middle of a sentence about climbing rocks.
Calling 420 time 420.
Oh,
Hold on. 420, go ahead.
Can I get a status check on your 1050?
10-4, just kind of going over a list of the stuff he's done wrong, and this is probably going to end with a reckless driving citation.
Copy.
The suspect does not pose any threat whatsoever.
10-4.
Alright, sorry, they were checking on me. I got a little lost in conversation, forgot to check in.
That's fine.
Whoa,
No, that's
whoa,
fine.
shh. Did you hear that?
Sure didn't.
Death pussy. Also known as the murder kitty.
Oh shit! No, hell no! I didn't hear her prowling around. I sure hope she ain't nearby. I mean, I got my gun, but like I said, I can't move around right now too well.
For the remainder of this conversation, I'll be standing on my roof with a handgun out. It is nothing personal or threatening towards you. I just, you know, me and murder kitties have a little bit of a unfortunate history.
Okay.
Alright, so Mr. Smith, here's what I'm gonna do. You know, it's a pretty nice car, and you already lost one of your cars. I do believe that crashing a vehicle into a residential home is more than grounds for impounding, or as I like to call it, impound town. However, at this time, I think the bill for fixing her up will be sufficient in that area. However, Mr. Smith, there's no kiddies around, right? I will be issuing you a ticket for reckless driving.
Okay, no, that's understandable. Quit leaning on this wall for a second. There we go.
Oh, you look at that. I have a fucking notepad.
Wow, fancy. I mean, almost as fancy as the fact that you don't have arms.
Really? Oh man, see, I'm gonna have to go turn into the Black Mr. Clean again. But
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
trust me when I say, like, in my monocle, I look fucking glorious right now. Like, I look awesome, and this is how I want to look every day. And you have a sheriff's patch on your arm.
Oh, yeah, no, I was told the other day I had a whole freaking utility belt on with a radio and everything. They were like, "Are you an off-duty cop?" I was like, "Hell no, brother."
Yeah, it's just the way it is right now.
A written warning.
That's fine.
Alright, so give me just a moment here. This is actually the first citation I've written. So if you wanna hold up for me, I will,
That's fine. Take your time.
1223, you're clear.
Alright, I think I properly entered that ticket into the system under your name. Do you get some kind of indication on your cell phone about that?
Sure didn't, but as far as I know, I don't usually.
You know what? It probably just goes on the record then. Mr. Smith, I'd like to thank you kindly for being my first. If you go excuse me, I'm gonna go get my tan and my arms. So right now, the only place we can actually change our skins to the appropriate place they need to be is at the Central PD in Los Santos. And unfortunately, there is an extremely limited selection in that department. They're working on it. But while driving up the highway, you know, on my left, I see a few cars parked on the road and what seems to be a person down. I don't care what my uniform looks like. You see a person down on the highway, you know, unless there's other officers there, you gotta get there. You gotta see what's going on. So, let's find out what the hell's going on over here. Hey, excuse me, everything okay over here?
Hi, officer. The guy that's laying there on the ground, he got hit by a ghost car, and that's what he said. And he's got some broken footeruses and broken armoruses and some broken riberuses.
Has anyone called? Has anyone called 911 yet? Has anyone called 911 yet?
Yeah, he said that he called 911 and yeah, and said that no one was coming because they had some kind of emergency going on.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do. Sorry if I look weird. I'm trying to fix that, but I found all this. Okay, that officer might be responding to this as well. Hey,
Your arms are like ghosting on my screen.
No, I know. Like I said, I gotta get that fixed. EUP business. I was on my way. I saw this guy on the ground, you know, and I didn't know if you guys needed some immediate help. Sir, can you hear me? Can you respond? Are you proper fucked?
Yeah, I can hear you.
County 203.
All right.
I just gave him 200. I just gave him 200 milligrams of ibuprofen, and he's got a broken arm. But I got it splinted with some 2x4 and some zip ties.
Road.
All right, guys. My name is Trooper Rof Cast. What's your name, buddy?
I'm Azriel Loki.
Model or make the
All right, Azriel. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna check and find out if we have any EMS or any further rescue on the way.
Thank you.
Copy your 105203, Century Avenue, Carson Century Road. Go ahead, your 1028.
And just so you know, I didn't witness it, officer. I was just rolling by.
Alright, it's gonna be 4-2
and
Union.
I saw him laying on the
Frank,
ground. I just stopped and tried to help
Tom,
him. So
602.
All right. I appreciate you pulling over to help them. World needs more people like that. Some people would just pull up and just assume to rob these people.
Registered owner of Maverick Tanner. Registered owner of Maverick Tanner. Insurance is valid. Applies to this time.
that'd be more
Gonna
my
race car
younger days,
registration.
man.
Cannot drive on interstate. Cannot drive over.
Alright,
roads.
It sounds like the radio is pretty busy right now.
79.
Well, it's
Copy.
good. It's a good thing you stopped, man. Well, I'm gonna get on head on out of here, man. You seems like you got this under control here, man.
Indeed.
We'll talk to y'all later, man.
All right. Be careful out there. Thanks for helping out.
You get to feeling better, man. Stay away from ghost cars, man.
Indeed.
Oh God!
Jesus!
Oh, what the fuck?
I apologize. Massive accident on the highway. Possible injuries.
Jesus.
Location Los Santos Highway, nearest block. We are southwest of 723. Local haywire stuff.
Is that AI or is that an actual
Yeah.
person?
Postal 420.
See, it's like
Nearest
it's
postal is
reasons like that how I
723.
got
We're
it.
just we're southwest of that along the highway. Apologize for messy chatter on the radio.
But you gotta love it
All right,
over here in
bitchy
Decent
car, you're
Nation.
getting your ass deleted.
Alright, I think we got some additional units coming through. I mean, I'll be honest. I thought that my car was an additional unit flying at us. And the first thing I did, I held down my radio to call in for someone. And as soon as that happened, the only thing I could do was yell Jesus into the radio. I'm sure they fucking loved that.
Yeah,
I love
sounds like a fun story.
Alright, well, hey,
Very soft grass.
at least they probably understand that we got people coming, that we need people down here.
Hold on, let me see
I
if
told him we need people down here. That's pretty bad.
let me see if my vehicle is not disabled and no one's on the way. I can possibly transport you to a hospital. But I think after that radio call, we have people coming in.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
AI. You are now the dumbest shitheads in Los Angeles.
San Andreas 420.
420, go ahead.
If I have no medical on the way, I could load this gentleman into my car and give him a ride to Pillbox Medical.
You guys at county medical available, would you like them?
Yes, please. This man's been struck by a vehicle twice.
Copy. I'll roll county medical to your location. 32 is about 2 mics out.
10-4, thank you. Alright, they said county medical is rolling out. It'll be 2 mics. No. A little awkward, but when they say county medical is coming, that just means no one's coming,
That's
right?
not gonna. That's gonna take
Sounds
too
about
long.
right.
He needs to get there now. He's been on the ground for God knows how long.
Okay, hop in. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't
I'm gonna
actually going to be some medic who shows up and wonders where everyone is. That'd be rude.
Take my bike.
What was that?
Take my bike. Can't
That-
leave her here.
That bike is pretty proper fucked. You might need to call a mechanic for it.
County
Maybe.
228.
Luckily, hey, buddy, I got a tow truck buddy of mine. He can take care of it.
Show me,
Yeah,
Alright.
you-
I'm en route to pick up one.
it's unlike
Yeah,
bikers.
I'll be sure to
just
take care of
leave
it.
our bikes where
Copy.
we leave them.
28, 10-8.
I'll make sure my tow truck buddy takes care of it for you.
I'll get Mr. Loki to the hospital. You just make sure no one messes with his baby girl back there.
10-4.
I'll take great
Yeah,
care of
that-
it. My
that
buddy
bike's
is
my
only,
child.
is only a phone call away.
Indeed. Alright, let's roll.
There's 117, you can 22 the unit.
Copy.
You don't have to pay for that, that's fine.
County
I got insurance.
Don't you love Desync Nation?
Absolutely. It's every day in Los Santos.
True. But it's funny, I was driving at quite literally 60. A car appears out of nowhere in the sky and falls on me.
Ooh, you know, not the first time I've seen or heard that. And not just here either, you know. I've seen it around. Seen it around.
It doesn't help I was on a bike, so it quite literally knocked me unconscious.
Ooh. Alright, Mr. Loki. These guys will take good care of you, and then, you know, you could call for an Uber or possibly a mechanic or your buddy there to come get you as soon as they're done refuculating your bones and all that.
Thank you.
Indeed, sir. I know it wasn't your fault, but still I gotta say be more careful because they are unpredictable AF. And I'm gonna go get my arms.
I mean, it's kinda hard to be careful when it just appears in the middle of the sky and falls on you.
Well, let that just be a lesson. Be ready for anything.
True.
Well, guys, that was the first episode of Cop Life OCRP. I gotta say, I'm personally very happy with how this came out. I had a great time with the roleplay, good time in editing, and I look forward to the future episodes. If you guys enjoyed it, well, let me know with the likes and the comments down below. And if you want to see more of OCRP, make sure you're subscribed. Till next time, guys.